Pennsylvania Spousal Support and Alimony Explained. If you're going through a separation or divorce in Pennsylvania, one of the biggest questions is money. Will I have to pay support? Am I entitled to receive it? How much and for how long? Today we're breaking down everything you need to know about spousal support, Alimony Pendente Lite, and alimony in Pennsylvania. What they are, how they're calculated, how long they last, and the mistakes that could cost you. Let's talk about types of support. First, let's clear up a huge source of confusion. Pennsylvania has 3 buckets of support. In other words, there's 3 types of support. Spousal support is the first type. This is money one spouse may have to pay the other after separation, but before a divorce is filed. This also can be defended in a court of law, meaning if there's a fault claim or a reason that some person caused the separation, they may not be entitled to spousal support. The second type is Alimony Pendente Lite, or APL for short. This is support during the divorce proceeding itself. Once the divorce paperwork is filed, you can file for APL, and there's no defense for it. It's just a mathematical calculation. But of course, we can argue what kind of numbers need to be calculated. And then finally, the third type is alimony. This is support that can be ordered after the divorce is finalized to help one spouse become financially stable moving forward. Each stage has different rules and different considerations. Who qualifies? Support is not automatic. To receive it, one party must file and ask for it. Then they have to show need, that they can't maintain themselves financially. They also have to show ability to pay, that the other spouse has enough income to help. For spousal support, before the divorce is filed, marital misconduct like adultery or abandonment can be a defense. In other words, if you caused the breakdown of the marriage, you might be barred from receiving spousal support. But for Alimony Pendente Lite, APL during the divorce process, or alimony after the divorce is finalized, fault doesn't matter. The focus shifts to fairness and financial need. How amounts are calculated. For spousal support and APL, Pennsylvania uses a formula, much like child support. The court looks at each spouse's net monthly income, applies the guidelines, and determines the payment. But for post-divorce alimony, there's no formula. Instead, the judge uses the whole story, the length of the marriage, your ability to work, the standard of living you had, and the ways each of you contributed, whether through income or caregiving. It's a more holistic picture, not just math on a page. How long does it last? The length of support depends on the circumstances. Some alimony is short-term, just long enough to help a spouse finish school or training. In rare cases, it can be long-term or indefinite, especially if the supported spouse can't become self-sufficient due to age, illness, or disability. Support usually ends if the recipient remarries, lives with a new partner, or if either spouse passes away. Modification and termination. Most alimony awards can be modified if circumstances change, like job loss, retirement, or a major change in income. But sometimes couples agree in their settlement that alimony is non-modifiable, so the terms are locked in. That's why it's crucial to negotiate carefully and with an attorney. Common mistakes and misconceptions. Some of the biggest misconceptions we see are thinking alimony is automatic. It's not. Believing there's always a formula. Only spousal support and APL have one. Alimony does not. Assuming it lasts forever. Most support is temporary. Forgetting to update your settlement terms, like ending alimony upon remarriage or cohabitation. And not gathering financial records early. Without proof of income and expenses, the court can't decide fairly. What to do next? If you think support may be an issue in your divorce, here's what you need to do. Gather your pay stubs, tax returns, bank statements, and records of your expenses. Talk to a lawyer about which type of support applies to your situation: spousal support, APL, or post-divorce alimony. Be realistic about your needs and your spouse's ability to pay. And remember, negotiating in a settlement often gives you more control than leaving it to a judge. Support and alimony are some of the most misunderstood and most emotional parts of divorce. The goal isn't punishment. It's about fairness and making sure both spouses can move forward without being left behind. At Petrelli Previtera, we help clients across Pennsylvania understand exactly what spousal support and alimony could mean for them. If you're worried about paying too much or unsure if you'll get the support you need, call us today. We'll explain your options and build a strategy that protects your future.